Hello YouTube and welcome to lesson 10 of the Adobe XD tutorial series, and today we're going to look at how the prototype panel works inside of Adobe XD. So this is to create a very interactive content inside of prototype, and this is the true power of Adobe XD, as you can see. So over here I'm going to create three artboards. So this is my first artboard right here. Let me just go on to the artboard, create another one and another one over here. So let me just go and click over here. Alright, so another one artboard over here. So I'm going to use my wireframes for mobiles to create UI UX design. So let's say for example I got these two UIs. So I'm just going to copy and paste this because I'm not going to design this right here. So I'm just going to paste this right here. Alright, so I'm going to remove these artboards because I don't need a lot of them. I just need 3 to demonstrate all of it. And over here I'm going to select another one. So let's say for example I want this UI right here. So this is another one, and over here I'm going to go over here and paste this one out over here. And then I got my other UI over there, which is going to be this sign in. So let me just copy this one out over here, and then I'm going to rename this into TutorTube. Alright, so just paste this out. They take the text tool over here, and then over here inside of Adobe XD, just double click on this. Let me just close it. Alright, sorry for that. Alright, and if I were to double click, I can actually rename this out to TutorTube XD. Alright, so this is how I have my prototypes over here, and now it's time for some interactivity. So let's say for example if I were to click on this icon, I want it to forward my page onto this page right here, and if I were to press on here on this icon, I want it to come over here at this page. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over onto the prototype, and I say got it. Over here you can see that all of the panel actually disappears and only the interactive elements actually comes up over here. So now the first thing that I want to do is choose a home page that I want the users to see first. So over here on the left you can see that the home icon is displayed and everything is great because the home page is not set yet. So I want the home page to be this icon, this page right here. So just click on here and then click on home. So you can see that now if I were to preview this, that is the first page that everyone sees. But this is not interactive yet, so I cannot click anything else over here. So I want to make it interactive. So let's say I want to make this thing interactive, and you can see that there's an arrow right here. So if I want to redirect it to some other page, I can just click and drag this shape right here and then put it on the shape that I want to link it to. Let's say if you press on continue, I want it to redirect onto this page right here. And you can see that I can select the dissolve right here. So let's say I want this to slide up if I click on this icon right here. And then over here, let's say if I were to click on this icon right here, I want it to come in back to this space just like this. So let's say if I were to double click on this, you can see that if I select this, it actually comes up onto the main group. If I were to double click it, you can see that there's this icon, click and drag it, and let's say I want this to come back right here. And this one right here, let's say for example this setting, I want it to link it to this main menu right here, and then over here the back button. So just click on it. I want it to link it to back to this icon right here. So this is how my software is linked now. If I were to press continue, it'll go back to this page. If I were to click this, it'll go back here. If I were to click this, it'll go back here. It'll go to this page right here, and if I were to click back, it'll go right here. So log in with Facebook, I don't want anything right there. So let me just press the play icon, and you can see that this actually pops up. So over here, I can also resize this out, and you can see that everything comes in a black bar so that no disturbance is there. So if I were to press continue, you can see that it actually slides up, and I see the space right here. And if I were to play this, it goes back to that page right there. So this actually slides up. This slides up as well. So click this and click here, it'll go to that page right here, and click here and it'll go to that page right here. But I want to change the transition, so what I want to do is, let's say for example the sliding up is okay. I want this to slide down if I were to go back to this page. So I want this to slide down. So just click on here, the slide up, just do slide down. And over here what I want to do is slide it to the right. So let's do slide it to the right and slide this one to the left so that it actually looks much more natural. So just double click on this icon right here. Let me just zoom this in so that it's easier for me to select. All right, so just double click on this icon right here. All right, so over here I want this to slide to the right. All right, so let me just press the play button over here. Continue. That's sliding up, slide up, down and up. That's going good. So just click on this and click on this, and what happens is that it actually goes on to that page right here, and if I were to click on it, it goes back. All right, click on this and click on that. I just need to change this now. I guess that I selected the opposite direction right here. I want this to slide left. All right, so let me just press the preview icon. That goes back up. Continue. That goes back down. Slide right and left. You can see that. So this actually looks quite interesting, as you can see. So this creates a very interactive prototype for you to use. So now what you can also do is you can upload this and share it with other users. So if you were just to press upload over here, then it'll actually upload this to other websites. And if you were to click on the mobile preview option, what you can also do is you can connect your mobile phone to the computer, and then you can do a live preview of the application on your touchscreen device right off the bat. So you can see that this is quite a handy tool right here. So you can maximize it and everything gets out of the way just like this. And now what you can do is you can go on to the main page. You can continue to go on to this page. You can click on this to go to the right and click on this to go to the left. And easily a mobile application prototype is developed. So this is how you can develop prototypes inside of Adobe XD. Hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.